A little bit of a stumble and kicked it far. And that would be a goal kick here for Woodstock. London. Abdul. Big kick down.
Woodstock bringing it down. Over to Ferris.
Ferris didn't see the overlapping run there. Was able to try and maybe snatch it over wide, but
Nope, I-Turk down.
Woodstock defense was able to sort of quickly snatch that up onto there. Now it's going to be quickly kicked up top here. London defender has a pressure there from the striker, Woodstock. Ryan Hewitt still from Woodstock, still trying to keep the pressure from that cross down there, but it will be a London throw-in.
Oh, Woodstock got there first.
It was a good read there from number 3, Morgan.
Certainly think Woodstock's come out with some guns blazing tonight. A lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's definitely been a bit of a mix though. Like London has definitely still had their chances here, and even on Woodstock's side, they have had some of chances as well, and definitely a lot of just high press onto each side, and definitely not too many through balls have been trying to made. Definitely London has been cutting those off, and even Woodstock has not been really letting them get through. Woodstock trying to break through from the London defense. Not able to try and peek through. Hutchinson picking that up. Try to make the run in. Foul on the back. Will now be free kick. Abdul crossing it up in.
Too much.
Just a bit far, and the Woodstock goalkeeper snatched it up.
Ooh, that one high.
Good pressure from Woodstock. Quick turn, and no reinforcements for the Woodstock player to quickly maybe pass it back. Hutchinson is picking it up, going for the run now.
Not
And
enough.
not enough on that.
No, he's pressured there, wasn't he, as he tried to kick.
Is Hutchinson a bit more of a right-footed player or a left-footed player?
I think he's a right-footed player. I'm not sure. That's something I haven't really paid much attention to, Alex. Side of the net.
Woodstock defense was not really letting them try to pressure down onto that wing. So attempt of a shot from London. And some substitutions are now being made here. Number 8, Marc-Andre Solomon will be getting subbed on for the London Whitecaps. Number 13, Alejandro Weinzer is being subbed on for Woodstock. And number 7,
7's a new player.
Ethan
Staples?
Ethan Staples. Yeah, he's not here on the roster. It looks like he was definitely on the team. But not got informed about that at the start. London going for a run down here on the side. Quick pass back, trying to sneak his way through. Broke through the one player. Slide. Woodstock able to block that shot though. Number 13 Talbot was able to quickly just bring that over to the wide, get some recovery now here, pulling it back here to the London defense, switching over to the left far side there.
Down into the corner it goes.
Quick little battle there between the two players in the corner there, and now will be a free kick here for
Woodstock, yeah.
Yep. Back in the battle here of the corner over there. Woodstock was able to grab their feet onto that. They were trying to maybe go for a counter, but ball is now went wide and it will be a London throw-in. Throw is in. Number 11, Zachary Taylor, was able to try and quickly snatch it, but now is going to be playing it back. London defense did try to sneak that forward, maybe try to connect with Hutchinson, but now it's just a quick bounce back and forth. Woodstock defense trying to make it wide, just not able to grab their foot on that. Now it'll be a London throw in.
It's a long throw, guys.
Woodstock able to grab control, swing it up and putting the pressure here. Ryan Hewitt trying to grab that ball against the London defender. And now London has control of it here in the middle.
Paris and Marc-Andre back and forth there. Oh. Bit of a stumble there on top of him. Woodstock ball.
Little foul and free kick here for Woodstock.
Gotta be on your toes when you're a ref out there.
Big kick up here from the London goalkeeper. Trying to look for Hutchinson at the top there. Hutchinson was making the run through.
Zach Taylor holding on to that ball.
Taylor was really strong there, keeping control of the middle, and then great pass in the back. But now turning it over here to the Woodstock and the cross up. Ryan Hewitt able to try to grab and now is putting still the pressure. London bringing it over to the wide.
Switching it up to the other side. It's out.
Hey, Thorne.
Switch was trying to be made over there, just Abdul, and it was just a little bad, a couple bounces, and no one was really able to grab their foot on that.
Line.
Good throw in up to Zachary Taylor. Taylor not really able to get his foot on that.
No, and look at that guy go. He still had it right past the middle.
Oh, nice.
Nice ball.
Ooh, into the corner.
Good
Who's
ball
there?
into the middle.
Oh,
Trying to make up to the top of the box. Ryan Hewen getting a head off. And it just went a little wide.
a little wide from this angle. Sometimes it looks like it's going in, doesn't it, Alex?
It really does.
But I often think it's going in and it doesn't. Lucky for us this time.
Angles definitely can be perceiving.
Exactly. Especially at night.
Just a quick pass from the goalkeeper there. London defense is just keeping a bit of control. But Woodstock strikers,
Tumble
big
there.
tap. Oh, yeah, wow.
No call on that, though. Grass must be getting wet.
Taleb did try to push in to maybe snatch that, but yeah, it looks like he slipped a little bit and pressure was being put there, and quick little call there from Abdul just to clear that out. Morgan throwing it in. It's going far wide and playing back and now pushing over it. And the shot is just going straight to the London goalkeeper.
On the TV, it almost looks like Samir is wearing red for Woodstock, but he's really got an orange keeper kit on there. But at night, it's hard to tell the difference.
Good battle there with Hutchinson, trying to get the ball back. And Reed was there, and just the London defender was able to quickly snatch that Talbot.
Abdul's back up. Mark Andre's going to kick it.
Oh my God.
Trying to quickly react and seeing that quick opening there for Hutchinson, but Hutchinson was just not able to get his foot on that. The Woodstock defender was able to snatch that away from him.
I guess sometimes they want to try and set things up before the opposing team gets back into position.
Yeah, definitely. I think both these teams are looking for that counter. It's very evenly matched at the moment, and it's definitely just going to take for one little quick slip up and a quick change of an event for one of these teams to get a
Very evenly
net.
matched. And we're almost finished the first half as well.
Okay.
London just trying to quickly recuperate, maybe trying to bring it over here to the wide. Woodstock was able to react fast to it, the switching of the field, and now bringing it back up into the middle.
Here comes a striker.
It was a good run up from Samuel Owen, keeping that pressure up onto Talbot. Deflected it, and it's now over onto here to the other side for London.
To the other Talbot.
Two Talbots.
And they both play on the sides. Twins.
One likes to play in the midfield, and the other Talbot is more on to the defense side. Abdul bringing it back to recuperate.
Oh, back to Abdul.
Wide. Quick cross. Oh, a shot.
Beautiful shot.
Goalkeeper was able to get. And oh,
Something was going on down there.
it looked like it was a cross coming in there from
Yeah.
Abdul, but it was actually quite a shot that he got off. Woodstock, the goalkeeper, was able to get his hands off that, but there was a striker, long striker right there to try and maybe get the tip, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Not enough that time.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, honestly, yeah. The only thing you can really do is flight a lot. That's really, that was actually a nice shot. Yeah.
Some substitutions coming in here.
Darn! Mikey! Where's Mikey?
Number 2, Bradley Dean on the London Whitecaps being substituted in, and number 20, Mackenzie Shearing being subbed in.
Thank you.
Subbing off, number 11, Warren Stevens, and Hutchinson. Number
2
10,
strong
London
players
Whitecaps.
coming off right
Yeah.
now, having a little break. They were both forces to be reckoned with out there.
Definitely just trying to give them a bit of a longer break right before half here.
Yes, give them some water. Hopefully everyone else holds strong.
Foul, and it will now be a London free kick. Quick little 1-2 pass there. Dean able to keep a little control. He was trying to bring it to the middle, but now Woodstock is making a fast run down here.
Wow, he's fast. 27. Who's he?
Tyler Marshall. Good little run there that he made down. Just sadly now, no player is really there to help him. And, wow. Quick little incident there. Will now be a free kick here for London.
Reese Perry taking the free kick. He's an underager on this team. He's actually a 2006 born player, and everyone else on the Whitecaps team is 2005.
Man on, man on, man on.
He's a great defender.
Still trying to get his foot onto that, but sadly it's just got snuck off, and now it will be a throw in here for Woodstock.
And 4 minutes left.
Quick header, and it looks like a little a slick slide off there to Dean. Dean trying to pull it wide there now.
On Zach Taylor.
It's a good attack from Iturk, trying to get up into the middle of a cross, and now Abdul. Abdul, very strong cross over on that side.
And the
Very
ref checking his watch. A couple minutes left in this half.
Checking, seeing when the time is. Abdul having a very strong left foot to cross over there.
A nice chip over top everyone's heads.
And that was the second time actually making an attempt. The first one was actually going off to being shot.
Yeah.
Nice ball.
Pass there, and a good ball down here to the wing. London having control, making connection to the striker, looking for the overlap and run. Abdul. And now will be switched over here to the wing. Quick cut back. Now, quick switch over to the other side. Woodstock still keeping that high press at the moment. Bit of a quick little kick there of the dive from Woodstock, and now it'll be a free kick. Quick little couple passes. Try to keep his foot on there. Bit of a shoulder in there. Woodstock player stumbling over.
Unlucky.
Turn of face, boys. 3 minutes left, guys.
Morgan was trying to keep that in, but slightly tipped it off. And Matt was able to beat London throw in.
And out again. Another London throw in.
Guys, switch your lights up. Got lights up. Switch. Switch.
Bring it down.
What's up, guys?
Samuel Owen on the Woodstock team has been really keeping control over onto that wide, not letting London break through. Another throw in being made.
That's the 4th or 5th London throw in a row. We got to do something with it here. Ooh, a lot of effort in that.
Woodstock really keeping the press over the side ends. Now being switched over. Quickly grabbed up into the middle here. Good ball work from Connor.
Good
Good
choice.
defending, Marc-Andre there.
Now been switched over. Clemente making his way down here onto the wing. Quick little cutback. Looking for the Woodstock
kept it in.
player, and he does keep it in. And that will be halftime. And it is 0-0 at the moment here in the WRSL U17 match here tonight. We will be right back.
Calling all journalism students, Omni Television is once again awarding scholarships to qualified students pursuing a career in third language journalism.
When I found out that I won an Omni scholarship, I honestly wasn't expecting it. Winning an Omni scholarship helped me realize that I chose the right career path by pursuing third language journalism.
Omni is home to a variety of locally produced current affairs programs and daily national newscasts, broadcast in 6 languages. To learn more about Omni scholarships, visit omnitv.ca/scholarships.
Okay, so here we are at the rep room looking at another couple great exercises to be doing with your kids. Today we're going to look at a plank, which is anti-rotation, going to work on your core. So the very first thing, you can see Cashews, he's kind of doing push-ups here, but he's also working on a plank. He's got a nice flat back, and his abs are nice and tight, stopping his hips from dropping down. And this is what we know as a high plank. So for the adults, a couple of versions that we use is we use an elbow plank. So Jessica's going to come to her elbows, hold up nice and high, nice flat back, and she's got her pelvis tucked underneath. Now, if we need to make this a little bit more challenging for our more advanced exercisers, we can add a little bit of instability. So what's going to happen is she's going to put her elbows up on the plank and again hold. Now her body's trying to resist all this motion. And the further she pushes her elbows out, the more challenging this exercise is going to become.
Matchup that is at halftime right now with Woodstock FC against London Whitecaps. This is the WRSA league here, the Western Region Soccer League, and both these matches, this first half here has been very quick, even, very high press here from Woodstock, and even here from London as well. It's been very quick and even, and it's been a bit of a 50-50 match. My name is Allan, and I'm here with...
I'm Penney Shore-Talbot. I'm here as manager of the Whitecaps team and just helping out with some commentating tonight.
What have you been sort of seeing here in this first half, Penny?
Well, I'm really impressed with Woodstock, I have to say. Last time we beat them 4-2 at our Kickoff Cup, and they have come out strong tonight. Really, really hard to break through their back line. So I'm hoping on the Whitecaps' behalf that we do break through, but I think it's going to be a really good second half to watch.
Yeah, second half will be coming up very shortly, and we will be right back.
I'm Wendell Clark with a word about winning. We all know it takes a team effort in any sport and with any challenge. You can be a part of the winning team that shuts out impaired driving. Whether you're out on the town or just hanging out with friends, drink responsibly. Always have a plan for a safe ride home for yourself, your family, and your friends. You'll be helping to shut out impaired driving.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
I'm a singer-songwriter from Six Nations, and I've been writing songs about my experience, and with that being said, it's helped me hold hope in my heart in following my dreams and being resilient to everyday Indigenous battles.
Competition between spirit, earth, and wind, let me tell you now.
This song in particular, The Shiner, is a special song that I wrote for my grandfather. He was a snow snake maker, and that is a Haudenosaunee winter sport. It's my job to educate and to share, and the music allows me to do that.
He'll be shining snow snakes and mud cats to the end of his days.
And we are back here. Halftime is just still a little bit getting underway. Both teams are just taking a quick little break at the moment, and it is 0-0 right now here at halftime. Both teams are just probably trying to plan and reorganize sort of their planning, like
Their strategy.
Yeah, their whole strategy of maybe changing some things up, because both teams have been really holding down each sort of through ball that's been sort of made. Definitely both defense have been holding that line very strong and not letting any sort of thing through. Abdul, though, over there on the wing was making some interesting sort of shots, and actually maybe gave a bit of the goalkeeper a bit of challenge there, had to kind of tip that one off.
You know, there's been a lot of soccer here in London this past week, Alex. We've had the high school championships going on just last week. We had the AA, single A, triple A teams, and I know on the Whitecaps team we had players from all of those levels that actually won their city championship titles.
Wow, who were some of the players that were on?
We had Marc-Andre Solomon plays for Mother Teresa Secondary School, and they won the AA City Championship, and they also won WASA, I believe, yesterday at the AA level. We had Ferris Talib plays on a single A team with Gabrielle Dumont Secondary School, and they won the single A City Championship, and I'm not sure if they went to WASA or not. And then the Talbot boys play for the St. Andre Bassett, and they were in the AAA division this year for the city, and they are TV Raw, and they won their city championship against Lucas last Thursday. And then they played in the WASA games yesterday and came up short against a team from Huron-Perth, the Stratford Collegiate Secondary School, and I believe Lucas won WASA for the City of London yesterday. So they'll be going on to OFSA next week, and I believe Lucas is hosting the high school OFSA tournament at their high school next week.
That is incredible. These players, I guess, just cannot get enough soccer.
I know,
These
high school
U17
soccer,
players.
league soccer. We had Kickoff Cup 2 weekends ago. The Whitecaps attended the Umbro top-rated showcase in Vaughan and Woodbridge this past weekend, the long weekend. It was a showcase tournament. They did well there against some GTA teams that were pretty tough competition. But yeah, soccer all the time for these guys, it seems.
Yeah, and even just like a few weeks ago, the Kickoff Cup tournament that was going underway, both these sort of teams, it seemed like they were having a decent sort of matchups in there. And actually from the kickoff sort of cup. Right now the Whitecaps actually had for goals for was 5 and goals against was 10, and Woodstock had around 3 goals for and 9 goals against. Right here the halftime is starting to finish up, and now both these players are getting underway back here onto the pitch.
I'm sure they're coming on with new strategy and rested legs, I hope. We've got some new players on the field for the Whitecaps. We have Luca Pereira in defense on number 15 there. He hasn't seen the field yet tonight, so he's going to give it his all, I'm sure. And I think that's the only new one for Whitecaps on the field.
Hutchinson has been substituted back on as well. He will be starting the kickoff here. A lot of Whitecaps will be starting with the ball here in the second half. Woodstock getting their legs warm and ready. Tyler already giving a high press, but Hutchinson already grabbing that ball, and now it's a bit of a mismatch sort of game, going back and forth now, being pulled back here to the London defense. Good ball going wide here. Abdul trying to sneak up on that, and it is the foul, and now be a Woodstock free kick. Quick little pass in there to the middle, and a great ball going down here to the wing to Marshall. A quick tip off with the left foot. Oh, and the London Whitecap goalkeeper, Al Morad, will be able to quickly snatch that up. Letting now hear the London sort of team restructure. That couple little double bounces there.
Iturk. Ferris. Intercepted by Woodstock.
Ferris did try to push his way in there. It looks like he's still challenging.
Yeah, still going.
Trying to make his way, and a quick little tip. Hutchinson not able to make that.
Was that an offside call?
Didn't see the flag go up.
Didn't see a flag either. I wasn't sure what that was.
Looks like it was a little foul. Marshall from Woodstock definitely giving that high press there from Woodstock. Definitely having to make them rush and pick it up high into the middle there now. Woodstock getting their foot back onto it. And a big shot comes off.
Wide.
And it will go a little wide. Just a little wide.
I noticed Torrance Stevens back on number 11 for Woodstock. He's a force in the middle there. He's a big guy.
Yeah, definitely keeping the control down in the middle there for the Woodstock team. And even a big kick there in the middle. And can clearly see when he has that free space, he will definitely try and attempt for a shot.
Ooh, Michael Hutchinson steps in front of that. It's good. Luca Pereira running it down in the corner.
Just going a bit wide and trying to pay it back. And now Tyler Wood did try to attempt actually for a shot. It was very far back, maybe seeing if there could have been the Marshall there at the top of the box, maybe to try and quickly tip it up, but now it's here being pushed up here to London. Hutchinson trying to pass it back. Iturk keeping good control, kind of bring it over to the corner, maybe top end.
Bit wide there.
Yeah.
Mikey, you gotta get rid of it earlier.
quick attempt.
That was Abdul again. He's trying to make some shots.
Turk did the strong move of actually moving down into the corner there and even playing it back. Abdul maybe trying to find someone over into the middle.
Abdul again over to Hutchison.
Hutchison
Nice
crossing
cross.
up. Oh,
And Iturk, what's he going to do with it? Got 2-on-1 there.
Well done, Torrin. Well done. There it is, there it is.
Torrin
And Reese
Stevens.
Perry to the rescue there.
Right here, somebody here.
Over to Nathan Stewart. He's a strong defender.
Big kick forward for Stewart. Trying to maybe get to a foot for the London striker, but it's now going wide, and it will be here for a London throw-in.
Oh, went over the fence. Someone had to throw it in. Dad to the rescue. You know, I've seen deer in that field back there at some game nights.
Do they ever peek over just to come and say hi?
I guess so.
Maybe they're
Lots of wildlife around these fields.
maybe just a little excited to see the matchup here as well. Bradley running down here to the wing. Woodstock defender able to snatch that up, and
Yes.
player just letting it roll out. Quick throw here. There's a good throw in there from Luca Pereira, just a little too far wide. Woodstock was able just to quickly snatch that, and now still keeping that pressure.
Little push from behind.
Marshall still actually keeping that press. Was able to get a couple touches on the ball. Now it's going up and out.
Here goes Abdul. Playing it back.
Quick little playback just to recuperate. Oh, and deflected off there from the Woodstock player. Oh, Marshall grabbing the tip on the foot there. Good defense.
Reese Perry to the rescue again.
It was a good slide in from Perry. Not to allow that attempt there from Marshall to get a shot off.
Oh, right into his arms.
Get down, get down.
Oh, too much.
It'll be a Woodstock throw in here. Quick throw in. Torrin able to snatch that, puts it back over to the middle, and still is going to keep control in the corner and gets tipped out from a London defender. It will be another Woodstock throw in.
A little bit of rain falling now, Alex.
Yeah, it's some rain starting to come down here a bit. Definitely less than the amount that they were calling for here.
Exactly. It's very pleasant this evening.
Big kick up and over. Hutchison,
Ooh, nice
good
bringing
control.
it down, yeah.
Bringing it up forward. He's trying to look for the through ball. He's still going to just bring it up, and a shot was
He's
made.
going to take it himself.
And a quick read there from the Woodstock defender. Hutchison sending it wide. And a quick little shot made out there wide from
Too far out, I think. They got to edge in.
It seemed that it looked like it was trying to come in for a bit of a cross, but it went just a little bit closer to the goalkeeper. Now it's down here into the corner on the London side. London defender able to quickly pick that up. Sewer pushing it out wide to the other side now. Dean trying to quick tip off, maybe trying to play that 1-2 touch. Now, quick little pass there. Good movement there from Dean. Pulling it wide now.
Corner. Is that there?
Fast little touches there
Lots
from
of guys
Eicher.
calling for it.
It was a good ball there to the top of the box. Dean was trying to get his foot onto it, but it just was not able to get the shot off. Woodstock.
Lots of pressure.
Quick play back, and now it's getting switched right over to the other side of the field. But header.
Oh, those headers make me cringe, Alex. Oh.
Must wonder how it actually feels getting a header from a hard pass.
Hard pass,
coming
yeah,
over
that
there.
was a hard pass.
Ball going wide, and it is offside. That was a good read, though, from Taleb, maybe pulling it wide to Dean, but Dean just slightly offside there. High press coming from Singh. And Almurad will hold on to that. Just roll it down to the defender. Throw in here.
Quick throw in.
Eicher dribbling around the two players, trying to reach into the middle. No one was there for him, and offside. Marshall.
Offside this time for Woodstock.
Definitely been a little different here now in the second half. Some different sort of formations and sort of plays have been sort of made right now. Like, definitely not some lower passes have been made. Definitely more up higher sort of passes over the air, maybe trying to get it lobbying over to that defense line. Since both defense on each team, those lines have been very strong in keeping a good formation there. So definitely some different attempts are trying to come out from London and Woodstock.
Coach, who are we subbing off?
Since those defense lines have been trying to hold it on very well, you can see we got two quick offside plays. Talbot holding the wall.
Oh, big kick from Nathan Sewer.
Watch your line. Watch your line. Mike.
Trying to tip it out into the middle there, and big switch over here now.
Oh, Lucas stopped the ball.
Looks like he was expecting maybe Dean to be over there on the wide.
Oh.
Dean, good read from Dean.
Wow, that was an acrobatic trip there.
A little foul there.
Yeah.
Hutchinson, expecting for the bounce to be up and over it.
Nice.
It'll be a London throw-in. Looked like that ball was rolling out. It looked like it might have been out. But now a substitution will be made.
So David Gomez is going on, and Ethan Mwangi, number 23 and number 19, taking off Ferris Taleb and Marc-Andre Solomon.
Foul was made. free kick here for Woodstock.
Push up, man.
Big kick. Wow.
Coming down here over to the wide. Singh trying to keep a battle up there on the London defender. Getting a couple tips off, but now going wide here to Dean. Dean sending it down here to Eiturk.
Sent it just in time. He had a player right on him.
Eiturk keeping it in. Now making a quick play back. Oh.
Really go to anybody.
Dean maybe expecting that there was another London player behind him. Able to quickly grab it.
Ooh.
Quick couple clear balls going back and forth there.
Yeah, really strong kicks.
Looks like no one was able to make control and bring it down again. And it will be a Woodstock throw-in. Quick throw into the middle. And crossover. And
Samir picks it up. Wangy over to Dean. Oh, thought that was going through.
Dean's still trying to battle for it. Woodstock fullback player bringing it down.
Oh, there we go.
A quick clear out there from the Woodstock goalkeeper. It'll be a Woodstock.
And a substitution. 99's going back on.
Ryan Hewitt.
Taking off number 27.
Big throw from Tyler Wood down to the wide here. Ryan Hewitt did get a head on that, but it's now been overturned to London. But still, Dean running, giving the high pressure onto that side. Singh holding it, bringing it down wide. Sewer able to quickly snatch that up, but oh, another quick press there.
Sewer again. Oh, push from behind there.
It looks like a referee dropped his flag.
I thought that was a special call he was making. I thought, what does that mean when they drop the flag? You're right. I think it was just a flag drop.
He thought it was a different football.
I thought something must have happened in that corner I've never seen before for him to drop his flag on the ground. Maybe it's a little sprinkle of rain we're feeling right now.
Just can't see it.
Dean did get substituted off, but number 16 here, Evan O'Rourke, will be getting substituted on for London Whitecaps.
116. 123.
Quick little pass back there. And this is deflected off from the shin pad there. It will be a London throw-in.
Watch long, Morgan.
Zach Talbot with the throw-in. Over to Evan O'Rourke. Ethan Mwangi. There you go. Oh, trip right in front of the ref. Can't get away with that when it's right in front of the ref.
Wide, boys, wide!
Quick pass to the side there to Talbot.
And a man
Singh
on there.
right on Zach Talbot's tail. keeping it in, not letting that ball go out, playing it quick back. Very strong pace there from Singh, but now running down here still on the wide. Good read there from Morgan. It will now be a London throw-in. Definitely with the rain coming down now, it's going to make the field a bit more slippery. Ball might move a bit faster here. Players will have to try and react to that.
You might even drop your flag. They're probably welcoming the feeling of the rain. They're all working so hard out there tonight. Reese Perry to the rescue. Oh.
Ryan Hewitt not giving up on the pressure there.
No.
Either me or you were going to score now, okay? 1-0.
There's a quick ball up there to Aiden. Aiden was able to try and snatch it down, but now it's a battle over onto the other side of the field.
Oh, he's wiping off the shirt or the ball. It must be slippery.
Yeah, definitely when this field gets a bit more wet, the ball will start to skip a bit more and it'll be a bit harder to try and control. Definitely might make an impact into this game and kind of change how some things might go down.
Some nice short grass here tonight. That's nice.
Wangi looking wide. There's a cut back in. Oh!
Just over the net.
Yeah.
Mikey, Ethan,
Ambrose,
Ethan.
Some substitutions being made. Number 19, David Gomez. Be getting substituted in. Zachary Taylor. Wangi getting substituted off. And number 9, Mike Sam Masood being substituted on.
There's Coach Mo. He's the assistant coach on this team. He giving some advice to the boys as they're going back on.
And you were mentioned to me earlier about that Mo Nabavea was actually a professional player.
No, Coach Luca.
Coach Luca.
The head coach, Coach Luca, played for the Albanian national team and played, I don't know what the year was, but actually scored a championship league goal during one of the games. The boys had some footage of his goal they were showing me the other night.
Definitely incredible to have a coach like that to train and teach the kids how it actually is there in the high league like that.
Now I know Coach Mo played goalie for Fanshawe in his years at Fanshawe, and he's played some European soccer as well. And he's got an OPDL team he takes care of. I believe they're maybe 2010 age boys as well as this team. So it's a great combination, the two of them on the bench. Ooh, Zach Talbot with the slide there. All ball.
And it'll be a throw-in now here for Woodstock. Morgan trying to find someone to throw to. Ryan was able to get his foot on that, keep control, trying to pass it over into the middle now. Big kick up over and for Morgan. No Woodstock player was able to get by that fast enough.
Big kick. Ooh, off the head. A bit of a collision there, and he's giving it to Woodstock. Oh, that's nice. Helping him up. I like to see that.
What's up, boys?
Both little, it was attempt both sliding in, and definitely you can see right there with like the rain coming down here, both teams trying to make a quick little slide in, quick little tackle like that can cost a foul for the team, and now will be a Woodstock free kick.
Kept it low. You know, there's a lot of slide tackling happened on that Kickoff Cup weekend, and we were playing on turf in Kitchener. So new fields in Kitchener. RB Schlegel. Beautiful area, brand new part of Kitchener. Homer Watson, I think it was, or Fisher Hallman. Anyway, all turf fields, lots of turf burn they came home with that weekend, Alex.
Oof. Turf burn is not a fun thing to deal with.
So they're happy to be back on grass.
Yeah. Especially having to deal with those black beads that might be stuck in.
Yeah, they come home with you. They're in the bags, in the shoes, in the car.
I know after every match I was like dumping my bag almost afterwards.
Either you bring in grass and mud home or you bring in turf home. Oh, nice.
Quick, nice little ball there over to Zachary Taylor. Still bringing it, pushing it over to wide.
Abdul, put it in.
Lost it there.
Bassam trying to find someone there in the middle, but sadly the
Zach Talbot stopped that run there. A little shoulder-to-shoulder action. There's Abdul down there on him.
Woodstock keeping control, bringing it back here now to the defense. Switching the field over here. Good little chip over there from Torin.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
That was lucky.
Wow.
I think they judged the distance there.
That high press, though, it can come sometimes in your favor with that. Like a quick little deflection off from the goalkeeper, and just go inside there. Now going to be a goal.
That made me very nervous, I have to tell you.
Yeah. Quick little corner kick here now for Woodstock.
Another chip, but it went wide.
Looks like it slipped off from Morgan's foot. Definitely from when this field gets a bit wetter. Foot slipping off. Not able to curl that cross in as easy anymore.
Oh, here comes Evan O'Rourke. Look at him.
O'Rourke able to get a good touch down there, bringing it
Too
wide.
far out.
Just a little too far.
Guys are giving
Good
it their
through
all
ball
tonight.
down here.
Oh, here comes Nathan Sewer.
Connor able to still keep control, holding out, waiting for someone to come and give him a pass out, but now
Crossing it over, but Woodstock's there.
Zachary Taylor was looking for someone there to pass into the middle, but Woodstock was able to snatch us back up. Cross in here.
Ooh, header off of Zach
And he
Talbot.
was trying to get his head on
Ethan
it.
O'Rourke. Zach Taylor.
Zachary Taylor able to snatch
There we
that up
go.
and crossing and switching over to the field. High press there from iTurk. Woodstock defender able to snatch that up, pushing it now down into the mid here.
Oh, that's interesting header. Samir's got the ball.
Connor,
No, he didn't even
sometimes you
stop
gotta
the
use your
play.
head to try and get a little control down, but
Yeah, whatever you need to use.
yeah. A little pass back to the Woodstock defense. Funamente trying to bring it down, cross into the wide, but it looks like it is offside.
Got some strategy happening on the sidelines here as these guys wait to go on.
Definitely both teams are trying to figure out different sort of ways, strategies, exactly what you're saying on like how to break through these defense lines because both teams have been very strong with
They're
their defense
both
line.
bold and strong. We're at the 74-minute mark here. At the Sam.
Some trying to pass it down to the middle. Looked like Eichert was able to get his foot on that.
Cleared by Nathan Sewer. And there's that number 11. Strong player.
Quick tap in there from Zachary, and now being sent down here.
Back Taylor.
Taylor able to still keep
Got some
control of
support
that.
now. Which way is he giving it? He's giving it to Whitecaps. Okay. I wasn't sure which way that one was going to go. There's a lot of kerfuffling going on there.
Yeah, I couldn't clearly see what went down there, but London is getting the free kick here. Abdul will be taking it.
And they're setting up. Got a wall right in front of him. A wall of red. See if he can break through that. Is he going to go over or is he going to go through? Oh, over and too much
A bit
over.
up and over.
Do it! Abdul!
Substitutions are being made. London Whitecaps, number 2, Bradley Dean will be getting substituted on. Abdul Okasha will be coming off. Number 10, Michael Hutchinson will be getting substituted on.
Taking off Itark to Bazar. Big goalie kick. Oh, we got a player down and back up. Oh dear.
Looks like the ball is tangled up between London and Woodstock there over on that side. No one was able to really keep good control of it. Oh,
No,
quick
I don't know
little
who was
slip.
coming out with that.
And a fast shot. Oh, wow. Torrent. What a shot to the top right corner there. Samir not able to grab his hand on that. That was a rifle to
That was
get
a
to the top
surprise
corner.
shot, I think.
Wow.
Samuel!
Number 11, Torrin Stevens in the 77th minute. 1-0 now for Woodstock against the London Whitecaps.
No, he's a strong player.
Definitely with the tangling in between there over on that far side. Definitely gave Torrin a bit of space there in the middle, and just London was not able to react fast enough for him.
He just saw his advantage there and took it.
What a shot.
That reaction there. Ooh, Reese Perry carrying it down the field.
Looks like London's bringing a bit of urgency now. Trying to figure out how they can sort of break this line of defense, but now it's back over here. Woodstock still trying to keep that press.
Nathan
Keep it out
Sewer,
from their
good
side.
job. Oh, that was a hard shove. Sort of flailing around a bit there. 11-11 there.
Oh.
Again, those angles. You just don't know what's really happening.
Torrey, whenever he gets his foot on that ball, he is dealing some damage to the London team here.
Probably feeling lots of confidence, too, from that lovely goal he just made.
Definitely amplifies and brings up the team spirit when you get a goal like that.
Yeah. Especially after having lost to London just 2 weeks ago. Badly Dean.
Back here on the wide now. Great through ball to Hutchinson.
Perfect. Michael. Oh, crashed into the goalie.
Hutchinson did get a foot on it, but
he's apologizing.
Over there? I can't do much from here, man. I can't flag from here.
Hey, you know what's going on. You don't need to be there.
10 minutes left in this play. Let's see what Whitecaps can do.
the kick will be now here for Woodstock.
Michael's chasing it down. And it's gone out.
Trying to bring it out there wide, but definitely with the field getting a bit more wet now, it's definitely just got a couple little bit of a skip there, and you know.
What is that? What is that?
Oh.
Foul was made.
Whistle, yeah. They didn't hear the whistle.
A little push and shove there was going on there. Free kick for London.
Going down that whistle when they're fired up.
Hutchinson tried to get his foot over onto it, but
he ran it right out.
Connor looking for someone to try and throw to. Big throw down to the wide here.
Oh, yeah. Trip.
Another free kick here for London.
Nice. Big ball. He's got to get there. Get there, man.
Can start to see the urgency here from London trying to figure out some
right
sort
out.
of wow,
He's feeling confident.
Brady Karn, the goalkeeper. Sometimes you gotta have to sort of do that, just making your way down. If the defense line's not gonna react fast to something for that, can make it just easy to clear things up.
I never know how a goalie can determine whether they should come out, stay back. They have to take some major risks.
Sometimes you have to trust your defense line. Zachary bringing his foot onto it over here into the far side. And a couple
right over top of him.
Stumbles going
little
over
leapfrog there. He's got long legs. Can step right over him.
Free kick now here for Woodstock.
They're going to want to clear it right out of their end. Ooh, off the chest.
Go, David.
Good control from Dean. Pulling it back. Woodstock was able to snatch that back up. And now Gomez trying to pass it over to get the wide. Quick read there
in front of him.
From Morgan. Still going to push it down wide. And the foul is being called.
He hit ball first. Wow. Oh, man. Down here. Light.
Good strong pressure there, though, from Morgan here onto this far side. Quick read, though, and definitely just started running down with it. Now it's going to be a little cross in there for Woodstock. Woodstock holding it back. Morgan trying to sneak it back in there. Zachary Taylor bringing a good pass down here to Hutchinson. Hutchinson trying to push it down. Still holding it a little bit back, waiting for some of the London players to show up with him.
In the middle. A lot of defenders there.
defenders were able to sweep that one up and kick it right out.
Offside.
It was a quick counter there, and it looks like the Woodstock striker there, Marshall, was just slowly making his way back. Not caring too much, he was still offside.
Mark, come on, I need more from you, Mark.
Ethan Staples getting a couple touches there, just trying to bring it over to wide. London able to get their foot back onto the ball.
Oh.
Tried to switch it there to Zachary. Torrin was able to grab it.
Zach Talbot's going for a run to get the ball.
Torrin's been definitely holding back a bit more on some high presses. Might be feeling a little exhausted here.
Just over 5 minutes left of play.
Quick little pass back. Sewer, quick little shimmy around. Player falls. Zachary able to still try and pass. Good chest there from Hutchinson, still trying to make something here over onto the Woodstock side. It will be a free kick here for London. It is the 85th minute, getting close now. Urgency is really definitely building up here for London, trying to find something. Woodstock able to snatch that up, bringing it out wide here for Marshall.
Oh, Talbot going after him. Big kick from Samir. Nathan Sewer. Oh, and he stopped.
Torrin still able to keep a strong control. Hutchinson pushing in. Definitely keeping that press and wind.
Keeps going. Catch your breath there. Oh, Bradley Dean. Oh, slide tackle. They love those slide tackles. Reese Perry on the outside. Over to Brendan Talbot.
And
Over
looks
the
like
fence.
ball was up and over.
We need a dad again. Oh, I see a couple dads going for the ball.
Looks like it's over, hanging around with the deers now.
Yep. Hopefully there's no skunks back there. I've seen skunks on these fields too. One night I saw a skunk just along the white, line. And I didn't know what it was, and I came upon it, and I was like, whoa, backed up really quickly.
Singh being substituted on, and number 12, Tyler Wood, being substituted on here for the Woodstock team.
Okay, David Gomez, let's go here. Maybe this was a good luck ball for the Whitecaps.
Zachary holding good little pass back and down the wing. Defender was able to snatch it, but it is foul, and now will be free kick here for Woodstock. Center back here, Aiden Kinderies has definitely been getting some good reads and kicking some and clearing some shots out for the Woodstock defense. Quick little header. London trying to push it down to the wing. Hutchinson got a foot on it. Still trying to battle.
11 again.
Torrin was able to hold Hutchinson off, and
Pass it back.
a foul was made.
Both big boys.
I was just going to say pass it back.
Big kick up and over. Marshall trying to
Samir got the ball. Big kick back down there.
Samir able to quickly snatch that one up, though, before Marshall was able to make his way over. Bring it up into the middle.
Crosses over the outside.
David Gomez trying to maybe switch over to the other side. But Woodstock in the middle there just kind of was making it hard to try and find him there.
Over to Bradley Dean. See if he can do something with it. Oh, there's a collision there.
Wow. What a tackle.
What happened there?
Quite the slide tackle in.
Oh, Nathan Sewer. $30 left.
Getting close to the end of the match here. Woodstock pushing it down to the wing.
Ambrose! Ambrose!
London's still going to try and make some sort of attempt down here on the wing. See if they can make something from this before time runs out. Zachary looking to switch over.
Marc-Andre.
Woodstock defender was able to read that there before the London striker was able to grab onto that. And that is match.
Game over.
London Whitecaps versus Woodstock FC Stallions. Woodstock has won this.
Oh, it's not game over.
Oh.
I thought I heard the three whistles.
I thought I heard that too.
Yeah.
It looks like it was getting close to the end of the match there. I thought it was done. Guess we were both wrong.
Yeah, both thought we heard the three whistles. Any minute now, I'm sure.
Looks like it's the last attempt here for London. Hutchinson did try to tip it, and now that is the match.
And that's match. Yep.
In the WRSL League U17 boys, London Whitecaps against Woodstock FC Stallions. Woodstock walking away with a 1-0 win here in the regular season match. I'm Alex Allan.
And I'm Penney Shore-Talbot. Thanks for watching tonight.
Biscuits. We made the quiche, so these are the crustless ones there. Then we have our quiche with the crust. And our pizza dough, our savory monkey bread. We just want to give another thank you to all our sponsors like Fabulashes,
Garden Gate Center,
Don Foods,
Lux Salon and Spa,
Exquisite Floral,
Raina's Printed Shirts,
and custom clothing designs by Cindy.
We couldn't do this without you. Thank you. Thank you for watching Happiness is Homemade. I'm your host, Susie Harms.
And I'm your host, Sarah Nelson.
From Special Occasion Cakes on 132 Broadway Street, Tillsonburg.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
Gervonta Tank Davis is one of boxing's biggest stars. But top contender Rolando Rolly Romero wants his shot.
I'm gonna knock Tank out, and simple as that.
On May 28th, it's time to...
That's all you do is talk.
Davis versus Romero for the 135-pound world title, Saturday, May 28th, live on pay-per-view.
Welcome to the show, Outlier Show. And outlier people are out there, the people who are beyond human potential doing something extraordinary. And you know, today, Malcolm Gladwell will be very happy to hear about somebody very special and spiritual. The person I really adore, the person I follow for years and have been in contact, and I'm very glad that he accepted to come on this show, is James McNeil. Welcome to the show, James.
Thank you so much. I'm honored to be here. It really is a thrill. It's been a life of miracles for me, and to be honored like this, I just love it. And if we can be a blessing to anyone, I'm all in.
Oh, bless your soul. You are an amazing. And you know why, folks, that he's amazing? Because for the last 25 years, he has been around the globe, not alone, but sharing the stage with people like Tony Robinson, Les Brown, Bob Proctor, Jack Canfield, and Sir Richard Branson, just to name a few. And he is the guru, and I love his guru workshop too. I think years ago I joined him, and I really mesmerized to him. He's a founder of Verbal Aikido, and today really what we want to talk about is Pure Spiritual Intelligence group, where he talked about peace, purpose, and prosperity. James McNeil, welcome, and I truly honored to have you over there on an Outlier Show. And my first question, and most of the people wanted to know, and I know you are, how do you describe yourself as an outlier?
You know, it's funny that you should say that. As a child, my outlier, my outside of the norm, was not a positive thing. I couldn't speak sentences until I was 9 years old. I had speech therapy at the age of 9, in grade 4. Because I couldn't complete a single sentence. I have ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and some other disorders that I don't need to get into, but it caused me to be an outcast, not an outlier, but one who just didn't fit in anywhere. I continued to learn and try and develop my ability to connect with the real world. I ended up learning to read when I was 21 years old. So I have to this day, no college, no university education. I do lecture at colleges and universities around the world, but I didn't attend one. They wouldn't have let me in as a student, but they asked me in as a lecturer. So it's a pretty amazing journey.
Wow. And you started at reading at age 21, and then you started giving lectures in schools and universities. Wow. You are really that person living on the outskirt of human potential, doing something amazing. And I think most comes with that tenacity. It just have to click in. If I may ask you, because I'm kind of mesmerized with the word opportunity. What was your first opportunity in the recent days? I know you've been successful for so many years and with all those great names, and I know in one of them, Les Brown was calling you son. In one of the video while I was there. So what is your like greatest opportunity that it just opened up a new world, new vision, new areas for you?
Sure. So two come to mind. One is the first one. I was a janitor. I was a minimum wage employee, a laborer, and I was the guy cleaning the toilets and mopping the floors. My highest aspiration in life was to become the carpet cleaner. I thought those guys have hit it big. So I didn't have high aspirations. I went for a job. I was jobless at the time and at a mall, and they didn't need janitors, but I got a job at a tuxedo place. So I didn't know anything about tuxedos, but I rented tuxedos, and I was listening to the audio cassettes, and it was transforming the way I was thinking about myself. This is the age 21. And then it just happened that I got a job at a suit store, and I was selling suits. And then they sent me for training. And in the training class, the teacher couldn't answer questions. Well, at this point, I had had experience. So I started answering the questions, and the teacher literally handed the classroom over to me. I had huge social phobias. I almost had a heart attack when everyone turned their chairs to face me. And I took over the class at 21 years old after having failed every course I was in school. And so for me to just find myself in a position of people want to listen to me. People, the rest of my life, people wanted me to shut up, but now they wanted to listen to me. They wanted to hear what I had to say. And they were amazed, they were applauding. And I thought, oh my goodness, maybe I'm onto something here. And so that was the beginning for me, from janitor or minimum wage employee all the way to becoming a speaker. And I pursued people. Then the next big break happened after a tragedy. Almost 8 years ago, my wife passed away. We were only married 1 year. She passed away suddenly, tragically, of a severe brain aneurysm. And so that almost ended me. So I was in a deep, dark, horrible depression. And I got a call that they needed me to speak in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, on the same stage as Les Brown. Well, even though I had had a very successful career working with corporations, law enforcement, and so many other things, I had not traveled the world at that point. So this is 7 years ago. And there I am, a couple of weeks later, in a deep, dark depression, flown across the world to share the stage with Les Brown and some other super famous people. And all of a sudden I became globally successful in a heartbeat. And these things just came to me. I didn't create them. I'm blessed. I believe in the spiritual. I believe in the miraculous. I believe that there's a master plan. And so I'm just blessed to keep falling into it. That's what I think.
But you put yourself in there. Like if you were depressed and everything, you said, I don't want it. You took that courage to step in.
Well, yes, that's true. So opportunity knocks, and some people have a belief that opportunity knocks once, right? You don't have that many chances. I want everyone who's watching this to know this for a fact. You're not behind schedule. 100% of what's happened in your life had to happen for you to be here right now listening to us. This is a divine appointment. This is your wake-up call. Everything that's happened was necessary to make you the unique soul that can touch this planet in the way that only you now can. And so today's a wake-up call. And that's the way I look at it. No matter what happened in the past, it's perfect, because either it's perfect or I'm a victim or I'm a bad guy. So why not just embrace it as it is what it is and now? And so that's what I hope everyone watching this can accept, is your perfect dream life is ready for you. And today's your wake-up call. And now it's time to walk through those doors of opportunity, even if you have no clue what you're doing. That's the story of my life. I just keep showing up. And so when those doors appear to be open, bust through. Go for it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And folks, if you just witness those words when coming out of James, it's just so mesmerizing, and that right now your divine moment is to listening to us. Take that lesson and go apply it. It's so amazing, and you are a true spiritual leader. So James, that day when you in Malaysia, you were opening up while you were in total dark moments of that. Did you knew at that time this is going to be a life-changing opportunity at stage or time for you?
No, I didn't. I was in awe, of course, of Les Brown and so on. But what happened was, I spoke the day before Les, and it was a 3-day event. And when I took the stage on day 2, I had the most outrageous reaction. The crowd went crazy. Like they had already seen 20 speakers, and when I got on, they just went nuts. And then I was asked to go to the back table because I had invited people to take action on an opportunity to take extra training. They said, go back there, people have questions. And walking from the stage to the back table, there were 3,000 people there. I was mobbed, literally. And for 1 hour, I never made it to the back table. I was mobbed with photographs and autographs, and they needed security come in and pull me off the floor. And the whole time, and the gentleman who owns this organization, Richard Tan, the billionaire in Singapore, he said, I've never seen, like, our audiences love you more than anything they had seen. And so I had such incredibly positive reinforcement, but I was in a dark place, my friend. I was like, so I couldn't feel anything. I couldn't be happy. I couldn't be sad. I was in a deep, deep fog, but I was showing up and it was working. So I just kept going until I could start coming back to life. But at the moment, I couldn't really connect to the moment. I was just busy doing it.
Wow. Like, I'm when you're describing, I feel like I'm there in that moment. And that's the clarity and the expertise as a speaker. I was just right there. And I'm sure all of you who are listening to us finding the same. And this is where most people will ask, because, they are looking after you. I know you are a huge follower. You have a tribe that follow you, and you are leading them in a great places to come out of that, that dark places and embrace the spiritual being. Most people will ask, and one of my question would that be is, when that call came in for going to Malaysia and sharing the stage, what is the first step you took? Did you hum and ha, or you said, no, I'm going now? Or what was the first step that just came out of you?
I know the first thing I said, because it's all I could say after my wife passed away. All I could say for months, the only thing people could get out of me is, I've got nothing for nobody. I felt up until then in my life that the only reason why people ever gave me attention is what they could get from me. I felt intrinsically flawed and unlovable. So I thought the only reason why anyone's talking to me is they want something. And when I was given that call, I'm like, I have nothing. I died with her. My soul is gone. My brain doesn't work. Nothing works. I can't help you. And so I said no. I know that. And they just pleaded because they know I'm a kind-hearted soul. And they're like, I need your help. We need your help. You have to do this for me. And so in an act of service, I could pull myself out of the darkness just to help somebody else, but not enough to help myself. I just didn't have it. So I said no. And they appealed to my philanthropic spirit. And I went just to do them a favor. And that was my reaction. No, I have nothing. But in the end, I said, well, if I can help you, I will.
Wow. And you never knew that here's my, the career, my life trajectory will be going to the totally different directions, right?
Yeah, I didn't, it just kept happening. And then it was just door after door. A couple of weeks later, I was asked to do a tour of many countries in Asia with Robert Allan, the author of Nothing Down. It just kept exploding, kept saying yes.
Wow. So here's the, we are coming to the end of our first part where we really wanted to know, and one question comes in that, what do you suggest to the people who come across an opportunity, listening to us, looking for that spiritual thing, and if they are talking to a spiritual guru right now, what they still hinder them, hold them? What do you suggest to them? Let's go for it.
Yes. So I would love to take a lot more time on this, but let me just summarize quickly. You are a spiritual being in a physical experience, right? So you're not a person who has a soul, you are a soul. Your soul transcends time, space, and matter. That spirit world does. You're so much more than this world can ever understand. You are naturally connected to source love and walking, flowing in a river of the faith. It's called the Zoe River of abundant life and miracles. On the shores of it are fear and frustration. When you're given an opportunity, do not allow fear to ruin the flow. Do not get frustrated if those opportunities aren't big enough or fast enough. Stay in the river of faith, knowing everything's perfect and everything's improving. And you can do this and move forward with faith, asking for whatever help you feel you need, and come from love. Don't come from fear, come from love. And you're absolutely irresistible and you can't miss.
Wow. You know, folks, if you didn't get it that yet, let me try to rephrase it. Come from love, not from fear. And that you are a spiritual being. You have to have the faith in you and everything across you. The love is just so eternal power that's going to transform you and the people all around you. Folks, James McNeil, we have the spiritual, inspirational guru with us, and you're watching Outlier Show and your host Rizwan Rashid. I am being mesmerized, but I have to take a quick short break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere because we want to talk to James about something. What is his next quest? How do you get involved in finding out more? So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back at the Outlier Show.